you'll begin with an opening statement and then go to questions. Coach?
Yeah, I'm really proud of our team. This was a good win for us. That's a good basketball team that we beat. They're going to win a lot of games this year. We had a long week, a very good week of practice, but it's been tough. Just going into the game not full strength. So really proud of our players that stepped up, and do want to mention Sarah Puckett has not been feeling well, wasn't even in practice yesterday. So coming into shoot around today, we didn't even know what her status was. So a gutsy performance by Sarah to be out on the court and playing.
All right, we'll go to Cora, Maria, and then Jack.
Obviously, 3 players out tonight. I wasn't sure if you had any updates on like their timeline or what the status of those 3 are.
Yeah, we don't have an update on timeline. Injuries, sometimes injuries just don't allow you to have a timeline, right? You've got to work with them to help get them healed and able to get out on the court. Jasmine Powell's nursing a wrist injury. Avery Strickland is in concussion protocol, and no new update with Rakia's status.
Go to Maria, then Jack and Casey.
It was never a good time for injury, but you're going into quite a stretch right now. With Jasmine's situation uncertain, the last game it looked like Destiny was tentative, played tentative. This game, she shot out the cannon from the get-go. What's the difference for her game to game like that?
Yeah, I think for her, she had a really good week of practice. She was very aggressive in practice. She looked like the Destiny Wells that I know she is, and then she performed that way tonight. So she looked like she was free, having fun, and just playing basketball. She looked really comfortable out there, but she's looked comfortable in the last few days of practice, so that's a good sign for our team.
Jack, Casey, and then Cora.
Had another slow start to the game, tie at the end of the first quarter. Is there anything that you can do as a team going into a tough stretch with 4 ranked teams to do better just starting on schedule?
Well, I think Troy made some tough shots early. We had some shots that didn't fall early. We did not finish around the basket early. We had some I thought easy looks that we weren't able to convert. And for us to get better and to improve, you want to capitalize on the ones that you can get. When they are easier, you've got to be able to stick those in. Defensively, I thought we had some good possessions early on, but they made some tough shots.
Casey.
By far the most minutes that Edie has ever played. How would you just assess her performance today?
Edie Darby played like Edie Darby. That's what we see in practice. I was proud of her. I thought she did a really good job being aggressive. I thought she took some notes from Destiny probably during the game. She knows how to play. She's tough, and we needed her. And she's pretty consistent. That's what we see from her every day in practice.
Cora, and then Paige.
Troy's defensive game plan was clearly to limit scoring from Jules Spear and from the wings. Just what did you see, like how they were affecting her getting to shots she wanted, and was it more of like their defense and how they were so honed in on her today?
Yeah, I think they did a really nice job on the ball with Jules. She didn't get a lot of easy touches. And the looks that she did get early, she just didn't make them, and that's going to happen sometimes. If you'd have told us we were going to score 100 and Jules going to have 3, I might not have believed you at the beginning of the game, but it just shows that we've got other players that can step up. And Jewel claimed a lot of attention from their defense, and it opened up some opportunities for some other players.
Go to Paige and then
You
Maria.
started by talking about Sarah, just how gutsy her performance was today. She seems to be playing a lot more free and with a lot more confidence as well. Have you noticed that shift in mindset with her to start the season?
Yeah, I think so. I think you can see she's playing with a lot of confidence. We're seeing that in practice. I think she feels good about her role and her production and what she can do. You know, she's a very versatile player. She's a go-to player, and you know, I think she's in a really good space mentally right now.
Maria and then Madeline.
But during the course of the game, it seemed you were handling the glass, and then I saw the stats, and 63 to 35. I'd say you were handling the glass. I think that's a big deal for you. What are they doing better there?
I thought we were really locked in defensively to box out. Now, we still gave up 13, but I think it's 13 of about 55 or so misses. It's a pretty good defensive percentage, defensive rebounding percentage for the game, especially against that team. That team, historically, the last 5 years or so, has been one of the top rebounding teams in the country. That's just what they do. And you could see glimpses of that throughout the game. But I thought we were pretty disciplined with our box out. It's been something that we've talked a lot about this week. That's probably the area that I'm most proud of when you pick up that stat sheet and look at the rebounds, the number of rebounds. But again, 63 rebounds is an amazing number. We have a lot of possessions. When we play Troy, we have even more possessions because both of us like a hot pace. So the stat sheet's a little bit skewed in terms of total possessions. This is probably a little bit higher than most games will be. So we've tried to look a little bit more percentages, and we were pleased with that.
Excuse me, Madeline, Casey, and then Caleb.
I thought Caroline Strickland looked especially confident today's game, and she was a point leader for the team. How would you assess her performance and her presence tonight?
Yeah, I thought Caroline had a really good game. I felt like this could be a really good game for her. She's a very physical player in the paint, and that was good for us. We knew we wanted to get the ball inside. She gave us some touches. She did a good job going to get offensive boards, had some putbacks, you know, a few turnovers, but we'll continue to work on that. And really proud of her and her game, and her positivity, her communication, all that was really good as well.
Casey, Caleb, Cora, and Maria.
With only having 7-8 players at full strength today, being able to come out, put up triple digits in points, what do you think it says about your team?
Well, I think it just tells us our team's tough. Our team did a really good job preparing for this game this week. You know, I think they were bought in. You could see we were going to share the basketball. You know, we have a lot of different people putting up points, and I think that balance was necessary to be able to, you know, put that number on the board.
Both posts this season have set new career highs. They were early in the season. What has kind of led to that growth from last year to this year?
Yeah, I think the necessity a little bit. You know, you don't have Jordan Horston cleaning up the boards for us right now. You've got to go get it. And I think our players, all of them have to find ways to be better. And I think in particular, our post players have been good at tracking down balls. I think they've been disciplined. We've worked hard on it, and we'll continue to work on it. But proud of their production.
Cora, and then Maria.
I feel like I've been impressed with Kiowa every time she stepped on the court this season so far, but today in particular, the production show, it felt like there were moments where she felt confident to make an impact, particularly that third quarter when Troy cut it to 13, tested to 3, and then she was back-to-back transition buckets. Just where have you seen the growth for her in terms of being able to make impacts in those moments and on the stat sheet as well? Yeah,
I think she can make plays, you know, and I think just finding where she fits in that, you know, and I think what she brings, she plays hard, she's very athletic, so those two things give us a chance to get somebody to the basket. She gets some offensive boards, she'll play physical, so I think those things have been really good because it's what we've needed. And you know, in particular, when we have when we can put a lot of shooters out on the court with Kaya, it does open up driving lanes, and she can put her head down and get to the basket. I think there's no doubt about that. So really proud of her and how she's finishing, and again, how she is, continuing to find and work through her role. I think she was really comfortable handling the ball tonight. And we worked with her, even playing some point this week as well. So I think she's feeling pretty good, and I really liked what she did today.
Maria, then Casey.
Coach, a heck of a week coming up. Obviously, another Thanksgiving tournament. Indiana, Oklahoma, both ranked teams. You don't know yet what you're going in with until you get that injury list sorted out. But what are the challenges and opportunities that await right now?
Yeah, I think you're right to say it's both a challenge and an opportunity. It's we're going to play in some terrific basketball teams coming up, and that are physical, they're disciplined. They've got size, they've got speed, they've skill. So it's a great opportunity for our team to go out and compete, and give us an opportunity to game plan a little bit and see what we can do. It is a little bit hard right now because we don't know what that's going to look like, but we'll have a game plan ready to go, and we'll have a competitive basketball team, and hopefully we can find some wins in some tough situations.
Casey.
What do you feel like has really driven Jillian Hollingshed's effectiveness to score in the paint?
Yeah, we've worked hard on getting her the ball inside, and we've worked hard to find deep paint touches. She sometimes settles for 8 to 15 feet, and sometimes we need her to be a little bit closer to the basket for our spacing and just for the presence. She's really working hard, and proud of her progress, and I thought she got some good touches tonight, and I thought she was aggressive, so proud of her game. Thought she had, a heck of a stat line tonight. Really, really proud of her game.
Wrap up with Cora.
I thought there were some nice moments tonight with Destiny and either Caroline or Jillian playing kind of like a two-man game where Destiny gets to drive and either hit a lob or a bounce pass to get them open. Just how valuable is that skill, and that chemistry with them to be able to find those moments. Maybe the offense is not getting the looks they want to.
Yeah, obviously when we brought Destiny in, this was what we visioned, or envisioned, I should say. This was who we knew she could be. We knew the opportunities that she was going to have here to be able to create. We knew we were going to have shooters that are going to give her some space to work with. So just excited to see, we've been working towards that, but just excited to see her put it all together tonight, and be aggressive, find that creativity and freedom in the game, and proud of that, excited about that. And I do think there was talk in the locker room about the post players making sure they're paying attention, because you never know when it's coming, because she can deliver it in a very crafty way.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys, and happy Thanksgiving to you guys if I don't see you.